Hello girls, welcome back to Super Grammar. In the past videos, we learned about different types of nouns. We learned about common nouns and proper nouns. We also learned about singular nouns and plural nouns. Today, we will be covering another type of noun. We will be learning about countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So, what are countable nouns? Countable nouns are nouns that can be counted. For example, an apple, a library, two birds, and three men. Countable nouns have plural forms. Do you still remember the 8 rules of plural forms from the last video? If you have forgotten, do have a look at the video again. So copy these notes into your English notebook. Countable noun 是什么呢 ？Countable noun 就是可以数的名词，它就会有 plural form。比如说，an apple 一粒苹果 ，a library 一个图书馆 ，two birds 两只鸟，看到吗 ？birds 有 s 的，就是 plural form。three men 三个男生 ，men 也是 plural form。Apa itu countable nouns? Countable nouns adalah kata nama yang boleh dikira. Sebagai contoh, an apple, sebiji apple. A library, sebuah perpustakaan. Two birds, dua ekor burung. Three men, tiga orang lelaki. Disebabkan countable nouns adalah kata nama yang boleh dikira, jadi kata nama itu perlu ada plural form. Contohnya, birds dengan s di belakang dan men. Alright, let's move on to uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns that cannot be counted. For example, bread, money, furniture, meat. These are the nouns that we cannot count. We cannot say I have 1 cent or I have 2 cents. Cent is not countable. We cannot count bread too unless we add quantifiers like some bread, a piece of bread, or a loaf of bread. We will talk more about this later. Uncountable nouns are always in singular form. Since we cannot count them, we will treat them as one unit. So pause the video and copy this info into your English notebook as well. Uncountable noun 就是不能算的名词，比如说 sand 沙 bread 面包 money 钱 furniture 家私 meat 肉，就是因为这些名词不能数，我们就把它当成一个，所以呢 uncountable nouns 只是有 singular form， 后面是没有 s 没有 ies 也没有 es 的。Uncountable nouns adalah kata nama yang tidak boleh dikira. Contohnya sand, pasir, bread, roti, money, duit, furniture, perabot rumah, meat, daging. Semua ini tidak boleh dikira. Jadi disebabkan uncountable nouns tidak boleh dikira, kita akan menganggap mereka sebagai satu. Jadi dia adalah singular form. Tiada s, es ataupun ies di belakang kata namanya. Now, do you know if these are countable or uncountable? Let's look at the first item, lettuce. Can we count lettuce? No, we can't. Lettuce is uncountable. Lettuce is a plant with large green leaves. We can count lettuce if we are referring to the lettuce leaves. For example, put 2 lettuce leaves on the plate. We can count lettuce by adding quantifiers like heads of lettuce. For example, I buy 3 heads of lettuce from the supermarket. Although lettuce cannot be counted, but if we are referring to different types of lettuce, we can use the plural form by adding s. For example, there are different types of lettuces in the market. Can you see these are all lettuce plants, but there are different types, different species of lettuce plants. What about chocolate? Is chocolate countable or uncountable? Chocolate is uncountable. We can count chocolate by adding quantifiers like bar and piece. For example, I have 4 bars of chocolate. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they are in the bar form, yes, we can count chocolate. What about piece? These are pieces of chocolates. She eats 5 pieces of chocolate. Only by adding quantifiers like bar and piece can we count chocolate. Now, what about time? Can we count time? No, we can't. Time is uncountable. Time can only be measured in minutes, hours, days, and so on. For example, I need to go in 2 minutes. She has an hour before the movie. There are 7 days in a week. Alright, this is an interesting one. Can homework be counted? Homework is an uncountable noun. We cannot say I have 3 homeworks or I have 4 homeworks. You can, however, say I have 3 assignments or I have 4 assignments. Homework is a group of work that you need to complete at home. That is why it cannot be counted. Lastly, what about hair? Hair can be both countable and uncountable. Let me show you a few examples. Hair can be counted when you refer to strands of hair, like I found a hair in my soup. Can you see? A strand of hair in the soup. Or my mother is getting a few gray hairs now. How is hair uncountable? Look at this sentence. He has got spiky hair. We are talking about the hair on his head. We cannot count those hair. Therefore, hair is uncountable. We will treat it as a singular noun, no S behind the hair. Here's another example. I am washing my hair, not I am washing my hairs. Let's do some revision before we proceed further. Put the nouns in the correct columns. Look at these nouns here. Are they countable or uncountable nouns? Draw out this table in your English notebook and fill it up. Pause the video till you are done. Alright, are you done? Let's check how well you did. Is vegetable countable or uncountable? Vegetable is countable. Is egg countable or uncountable? Egg is countable. Is pepper countable or uncountable? Pepper is uncountable. What about salt? Is it countable or uncountable? Salt is uncountable. What about tomato? Is it countable or uncountable? Yes, this is very easy. Tomato is countable. What about bag? Bag is also countable. What about meat? I have mentioned earlier, meat is uncountable. What about honey? Can you count honey? No, honey is uncountable noun. What about cheese? Cheese is also uncountable. What about burger? Burger is countable. Watermelon? Watermelon is also countable. And lastly, tea. Is it countable or uncountable? Tea is uncountable. Do you manage to get all your answers correct? Well done! Now, let's see how we use countable nouns in sentences. For positive sentence, we use a or an for singular nouns. For example, I have an apple. We use some, many for plural nouns. For example, I am going out with some friends. In negative sentence, we use a and for singular nouns. For example, I don't have a banana. And we use any for plural nouns. For example, I don't have any friends. Remember, countable nouns, because we can count them, it has plural form. Now copy these notes into your English notebook. Pause the video till you are done. Let's look at uncountable nouns in sentences. For positive sentence, we use some and much. For example, I have some money. I had so much fun at the party. For negative sentences, we will use any. For example, I don't have any money. Now, because they are uncountable nouns, we will treat them as one. So, for uncountable nouns, they don't have a plural form. Please copy the notes into your journal. Alright, are you done? Now, let's look at countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. This is a summary. For countable nouns, we use many. For uncountable nouns, we will use much. For countable nouns, we use a few. For uncountable nouns, we use a little. Quantifiers like some, a lot of, or lots of, plenty of. These can be used for both countable and uncountable nouns. Same goes for any. Any can be used for both countable and uncountable nouns. But remember, any is used in negative sentences. Do copy these notes into your English notebook or your journal. Alright, let's look at another revision before we end the video. Fill in the blanks with much or many. Copy these sentences into your book and fill in the blanks correctly. Pause the video till you are done. Much is used for uncountable nouns and many is used for countable nouns. Just remember, much, the letter U here shows that this is for uncountable nouns. So this is how you can remember better. Are you done? Let's check your answers. How people are there in the classroom? Can we count people? Yes, we can. So we will use how many people are there in the classroom. How biscuits do you eat every day? Can we count biscuit? Yes, we can. How many biscuits do you eat every day? I don't have time. Can we count time? No, we cannot count time, but we can measure time. Because we cannot count time, it is uncountable noun. I don't have much time. He doesn't have friends. Can we count friends? Yes, we can. He doesn't have many friends. How does your dress cost? Cost means the price of the dress, and we cannot count cost. We can only calculate the cost. So, how much does your dress cost? I don't drink coffee. Can we count coffee? No, we can't. I don't drink much coffee. She's putting too sugar in my juice. She's putting too much sugar in my juice because we can't count sugar. Maria received presents on her birthday. Maria received many presents on her birthday. Do you manage to get all your answers correct? Well done! Now fill in the blanks with a few or a little. A few is used for countable nouns. A little is used for uncountable nouns. Copy the sentences into your English notebook or your journal. Alright, are you done? Let's check your answers. Could I have soy sauce on my eggs, please? Soy sauce. Can we count soy sauce? Soy sauce 就是酱油. Soy sauce ialah kicap. We cannot count soy sauce. So, could I have a little soy sauce on my eggs, please? Number 2. If you want to make pancakes, you need eggs and flour. Can we count eggs? Yes, we can. So we will use a few. Can we count flour? Flour 就是面粉. Flour ialah tepung. We cannot count flour, so we use a little. If you want to make pancakes, you need a few eggs and a little flour. Have you got minutes? I need to talk to you. Can we count minutes? Yes, we can. Have you got a few minutes? I need to talk to you. I have headache. Headache 就是头痛, sakit kepala. Can we count headache? No, we can't. I have a little headache. Number 5. Moana has invited friends to her party. Moana has invited a few friends to her party. There is still work to do. There is still work. Can we count work? No, we can't count work. There is still a little work to do. They sang songs. Can we count song? Yes, we can. They sang a few songs. Would you like more rice? Can we count rice? No, we can't count rice. Would you like a little more rice? Now, do you manage to get your answers correct? You do? Well done. That's all for today. I will see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.